Hello, my name is Deepak Puthar. In this short video, I'm introducing a new paradigm shift research terminology, software defined perimeter. You might not have heard this earlier, and I can understand this because this is completely new, and we are putting our best effort to bring it into the reality in IoT and edge integration, where consumer devices are deployed for the sensing purposes and those edge devices or edge data centers are deployed for lightweight processing. So let's understand what is software defined perimeter. As its name implies, software defined perimeter means here all the devices, data centers, and the communication process among themselves, everything within a perimeter, within a boundary. And we are trying to secure the boundary here so that any attacker, any outside attacker wanted to become part of the communication process or computation happens so within the devices, it is very difficult for them. It is what we can say, it's close to impossible for them. So before going ahead to understand in details, first we should know what are the current drawbacks in current security mechanism. The current security mechanism, uh, giving this term, connect fast, then go for authentication. Let me explain this with an example. Let's say there are two devices within a network, device A and device B. And let's say A want to send some data packet to B. So it first start with generating hello packets and it's sending to device B, and device B is responding, means they are communicating with each other without any encryption mechanism. After communicating, after transmitting many this kind of hello packets, they authenticate each other that the other device is an authenticate node within the network. With this overall process, attacker get a big hole, or it get a chance to participate in the communication process. But the software defined perimeter is saying let's authenticate first before connect. Let's look into it very quickly. You can see here the overall IoT architecture, or the three-layer architecture of Internet of Things. The base layer is IoT devices, the consumer devices deployed for sensing purposes. The top layer is cloud data center deployed for providing services to the consumer devices when they require. And the term edge data center or edge devices is as devices bringing computational resources to the network edges, means it's bringing mm, computation close to the user, close to the devices deployed for the sensing purposes. And this perimeter controller is a key to this model, and we consider this as a very secure. It's fully secure, and we are deploying this in a secure environment. And also we are using trusted platform module to store all the sensitive informations. At the beginning of the process, let's any IoT consumer devices want to access some resources from edge data center. It first raises its query, its interest to perimeter controller by generating a the context of the data, what type of resources it required, what type of devices it is, where it is deployed. Means all these contexts it is sending to the perimeter. Then perimeter applies AI techniques, machine learning algorithms to authenticate the consumer device from these contexts. After successful authentication, perimeter controller proactively find out the available edge data center and it create a dedicated channel between IoT consumer devices and edge data center for for uninterrupted data communication or uninterrupted communication between IoT device and edge devices. So as a result, intruder are not getting chance during the authentication process. This is a very basics to the model, and in future we are going to discuss, and I'm going to give you what are the each individual module uh, of software defined perimeter, what are how they are working. The basic idea of software-defined perimeter is published in IEEE Consumer Electronics magazine in the year 2017, and the advanced idea with implementation is published in ASEAN Transactions in Cyber Physical System. I highly recommend you to read through this article. You can get a very inside knowledge, the working model of software defined perimeter. Thank you.